This is our cabin tour for the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas, MTV Crib style.
Oh, hi Eric, come on in. Welcome to room 2602 of the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Sea. I'm going to give you the full room tour. So first I want to invite you into the lounge room. Now, while this looks small, I can assure you it is very comfortable. It's nice to sit here and watch TV. The fun thing about this TV is you can't just watch it on the couch. You can also pull it out and watch it in bed. Speaking of the bed, welcome to the bedroom. Now this bed is actually 2 single beds put together, and I can assure you it is very, very comfortable. We've stayed in a lot of European hotels in Italy and the beds were quite firm. These are actually like very soft and, you know, good for the back, good for the soul. Next to your bed you have these lamps and a light switch for the room, and of course the beautiful porthole. Eric and I tossed up whether to spend the extra money for the porthole, and originally we thought, you know, we're never going to be in our room, we're not going to use it, but actually at nighttime it was a really lovely thing to do, just to look out and watch the waves and watch the ocean and try to spot sea creatures, which unfortunately we didn't find any, but maybe on the next cruise, hey? Over here you'll find your telephone. Very useful. We only used it to page our friends in another room, but also a bunch of fun. Now this is honestly my favorite part of the room, and it's the storage. It doesn't look like much just looking at it right now, but I can assure you there is so much storage in here. We have a fridge, a safe, more storage up here. It just goes on. There's a full set of drawers here, another one here. You've also got, yes, thank you, Eric. The feature of the vanity lighting, very important for those nights where it's formal dress. So you have a whole lot of storage here and an equal amount of storage just here. So you certainly don't have to pack light if you're staying in a room like this on the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas. Next, if you thought that storage wasn't enough, there is an entire wardrobe which can be used for all of your hanging items, plus additional folded items if you want to put them down here, and of course your life vests.
Now, Sal, what if viewers are bringing kids on board and it's a family of 4?
Oh, well, if you're in a family of 4, you're going to need this handy dandy ladder. Why, you may ask? Because these 2 single beds in fact convert into bunk beds. You can see here there's 2 panels in the ceiling. They come down and create bunk beds.
So many activities!
Amazing. The final room that I need to show you is the bathroom.
If you've made it this far in the video, and if you're finding it helpful, we would love if you'd show us your support by clicking that subscribe button. Subscribing to our channel helps us to connect with like-minded travelers and adventure seekers like yourself. We hope through sharing what we learn and experience while traveling, we'll be able to help you plan your own adventures.
Our goal this year is to stay curious, open to new experiences, and continue the journey of connecting with others. Come on through. So this bathroom is quite tight. There isn't a whole lot of space. It's kind of a 1-person use at a time. Here is the shower. Now, if you are staying in this room or a room that is similar to it and dated in the same way, I do have a tip for you. So here you can see there is a temperature nozzle. If you push the nozzle this way, it'll get colder. If you pull it down this way, it will get hotter. This is simply the pressure. It took us a while to figure it out. Eric's from North America, I'm from Australia. Neither of us had seen this system before, but that's the way it works. So if you come here, there's even more storage. We still have some of our things in here. We're disembarking tomorrow, very sadly, but plenty of storage. No qualms about storage.
So we obviously paid for the upgrade. Now, a normal cabin doesn't come with a porthole or a balcony or a suite. Given that this was your first cruise, do you think that it is worth upgrading to the porthole? Which is actually quite large, by the way. I don't know if you can tell. Sel, go stand on the bed so that people can see how big that porthole is. So there is a real life Sel, and that is the window behind her.
I can almost cover the porthole. It's amazing. You wouldn't want to jump on this bed, but I can certainly cover the porthole.
So would you recommend people upgrade, or do you think you would have been okay with a cabin without windows?
Yes, I could have managed. Like, the room was certainly big enough for us, and it gave us the experience that we needed, and most of the time we were actually out of the room. That being said, having this view was such a cool experience. For me, it's a must. If you can upgrade, I personally would suggest you do so. I think the experience is just incredible. And as I said, Eric and I spent a good 30 minutes every night looking out at the water and just talking about how insane it was and how incredible the experience was.
It definitely adds to the experience. However, if you're looking to save some dollars, it's not needed.
It's not necessary.
It's not necessary, and I've been on plenty of cruises without a porthole or without a balcony. It gets very dark, it's lovely, but if you want to ramp up that experience just a couple of notches, you can get a porthole.
Another thing you should consider about this room is that all of the plugs are North American outlets, so you should bring adapters if you require them.
Ask your housekeeping staff for the Stuff-A-Bag laundry service. This is around $35. It's a service you need to ask for to take advantage of. Don't just use the bag provided in your room, as the rates are much more expensive. Thank you so much for watching. If you're interested in learning more about our cruise on the Royal Caribbean Voyager of the Seas, we've created a full ship tour video plus a video on our full Mediterranean cruise itinerary. Do not forget to click that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you never miss out on one of our adventures.
Hey, I never asked you. Yeah. You like guacamole?